right, welcome back. Best day yet yesterday, guys. 4-0. Hit everything. Really, really great reads all the way around. Not even a lot of sweats. Jalen Johnson, 17 rebounds. Curry didn't even come close to hitting 5. Jabari, over 1.5 threes is easy. And then UTEP only lost by 3. They had a shot to win at the buzzer. So great day. We're going to just keep building on it. So, all right, to start the day today. Again, pretty short slate, but Thursday Night Football is back, so we've been killing with the NFL. So really, really love this first one. Deebo Samuel over 7.5 first quarter receiving yards. So this is specific to actually what Deebo tweeted earlier this week, where he complained about not getting the ball. And we've seen that a couple times this year where there was a few instances like Malik Neighbors complained that I'm not getting the ball. A guy in the Patriots did it. And basically what ends up happening is the coaching staff then makes it a point to get him involved early in the game, get him targets, get him schemed up plays, right? So Coach Kyle Shanahan already said in the pregame interview he was going to do that. He talked about how, they need to get him the ball more, and it's pretty clear that, they're going to get him some screens early. And, the type of player he is, he's a big run after the catch player. The Rams are top 10 in run after the catch yards allowed. So I could see him getting 3+ targets. I would even like this if he didn't complain, because he gets over 2 targets per first quarter and averages 8 yards per catch. So that would be an average of 16. So this line's already low. And I think with the added script of him complaining, I really, really like this. Next, we're going with Grady Dick over 21.5 PRA. So this is a matchup-dependent play by how the Miami Heat play defense. So their strategy really this year and for the last 5+ years with Spo has been to shade help to the opposing team's best player. So that would be RJ Barrett. They're going to play a lot of zone, and they're going to make sure that they take RJ Barrett out of the game. And that leaves Grady Dick in a great spot to take a little bit more of the usage off of Barrett. And we've seen with Scotty Barnes out, Grady Dick's averaged over 27 PRA when Barrett plays and Barnes doesn't. So I think this line is low. I think he's just overall a pretty underrated player as well. And I think his usage should go up. He hits a lot of threes. The Heat allow a lot of threes. So I like this look. So next pick, we got Domantas Sabonis over 19.5 points. So playing against the Pelicans, this is an absolutely perfect matchup for Sabonis, as the Pelicans are undersized and they're getting shredded in the paint specifically, which is where Sabonis takes over 60% of his shots. So the Pelicans allow the second most points in the paint of any team in the league. And as well, since the Kings have recently made a change to their starting lineup, they've brought Malik Monk into the starting lineup. Domantas Sabonis' usage has gone considerably up after that change we've seen. And I don't think the line has priced this. In fact, I know it hasn't. His line has been around this number all year. So love 19.5 points. He's been coming off a couple games where he went under this because the games were blowouts. But with the Pelicans pretty healthy, this game should stay competitive. And Sabonis should be able to eat here against a short-handed Pelicans front line. All right, so the last pick, we're going DeJounte Murray over 27.5 points plus rebounds. So this is another great matchup for him going up against a poor Kings defense, and a Kings defense that is specifically bad against the opposing team's lead ball handler. So we've seen the guy who takes the most shots in either the shooting guard or point guard role has gone over this 27.5 number in 14 of the last 16 Kings games. So I think Murray here, his usage rate since coming off the injured report is almost 25%. And the Pelicans run a lot of pick and roll as well, which the Kings really struggle to defend in. And this is really another buy low as well on Murray, as he's really struggled shooting the last couple games, shooting under 35%. So those numbers have to improve, and this is a great spot against, like I said, a Kings team that really plays at a high pace as well and should give up a good amount of points and allow Murray to go over this total. So that is the 4-man on Underdog. Again, Underdog is my favorite place to bet player props. Underdog has a match deposit bonus up to $1,000. So if you deposit $1,000, you'll get $500, and you just use our code CAPTAIN, and you could get the deposit bonus, and you could just slam it on either this 2-man or this 4-man. Really like all these today. This is a really, really great slate. I think we thrived in the shorter slates during the week. So really, really like this. And then also, I didn't mention the two-man slip, one of the legs, Colby Parkinson over 9.5 receiving yards. This is just a usage-based play. I think this number is low, but if you look at his routes run the last couple games, and you look at the formations the Rams are running, they're running a lot of more multiple tight end sets. Parkinson should get at least 2 to 3 targets in this game, and the Niners are struggle to defend opposing tight ends as well. So think getting under 10 yards with this Parkinson line, I really like. We've also laddered it as well. And for the last pick, this is over on Mybookie. We are placing this the best place to place straight bets, especially if you don't live in a legal gambling state. Mybookie is legal in every state except New York and Nevada. And again, they will match your first deposit fully up to $1,000. Just use our code Oscar. And today, the bonus bet we would recommend you play, or our favorite straight bet of the day, is going to be Chattanooga -2. So yesterday we had UTEP plus 15 that cashed easily for you guys. Today, Chattanooga. This is just a great matchup against an Evansville team who really, really struggles with defending the paint. They're super undersized, and that's a Chattanooga team that has a ton of size down low and works through the post. So I just think pretty simple, but from a matchup perspective, I don't think this Evansville team has been able to do much on the glass as well as prevent Chattanooga from getting points in the paint. So we laid it with Chattanooga -2. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. Again, my bookie code Oscar deposit. And yeah, love it. See you guys tomorrow.